Why does the letter A in cat and father sound different?
Aujourd'hui, j'ai étudié pour la science.
Why does French sound more complicated than English?
Similarly to how astronomy is the science of space and how anatomy is the science of body, linguistics is the science of language.
This video covers the 5 main parts of linguistics: phonology, morphology, syntax, semantics, and pragmatics.
Production in all languages and the patterns that occur amongst these sounds. The distinct units of sound in any language that distinguish one from another are called phonemes, like P, B, D, and T. Let's take a look at these two sentences. I have 2 nickels. I have to eat lunch. Notice how the first use of have ends with a V sound and the second ends with a F sound.
To describe the phonemes in writing, we use a system called the International Phonetic Alphabet, which consists of over 100 symbols. It is important to know that phonetics and phonology are not synonymous. Phonetics studies the nature of speech sounds. Phonology studies how speech sounds from system and patterns.
Morphology is the study of words, how they are formed, and how they interact with one another in a language. The smallest unit of language with meaning are called morpheme. There are 2 types of morphemes, free and bound.
Free morpheme are simple words that can stand alone, like the word friend. Bound morpheme must be used with a free morpheme and cannot stand alone, like Lee in friendly.
Let's take a look at the word love. We can change its meaning by adding morphemes. Love itself is a noun. Lovely, loving, and loved are adjectives, and lovingly is an adverb.
Syntax studies the set of rules that concerns the structure and formation of sentences. There are 8 different parts of speech that a sentence can include. You may be familiar with adjectives, nouns, verbs, and adverbs. There are also determiners, auxiliary verbs, prepositions, or conjunctions.
A determiner is a word that modifies a noun to express reference, like that cat. An auxiliary verb modifies the verb to form tense or mood, like she is singing. Preposition goes before a noun or pronoun to express a relation to another word or element in the sentence, like the bird near the window.
Lastly, a conjunction is a word that connects clauses and sentences, like coffee and sugar. To represent the syntactic structure of a sentence, we can create and interpret syntax trees. These are created using branches of noun, verb, and prepositional phrases.
Semantics is the study of the meaning behind morphemes, words, phrases, and sentences. Think about how the meaning of winter differs among someone who lives in Colorado and Florida.
The 2 types of semantics are connotative and denotative. Connotation expresses imaginative and emotional meaning, while denotation expresses literal and dictionary meaning. Let's take a closer look at this sentence. School is changing. The denotation of the word challenging suggests that school is testing one's abilities or demanding. The connotation suggests that school is not only difficult but also unpleasant. Semantics focuses on how we interpret and draw different meaning from words.
Lastly, pragmatics is the study of words and the relationship with the speaker of these words, depending on the context.
Let's take a look at this example. Can you pass the salt? We know that the speaker isn't asking if the listener is physically capable of passing the salt. With our knowledge of pragmatics and the context of both parties having dinner together, we can conclude that the speaker is requesting the listener to pass the salt.
There are differences between semantics and pragmatics. Semantics has a more internal focus on the meaning of expressions, while Pragmatics has a more external focus on context and implied meaning.
All languages across the globe seem very different. In the end, they all exist because of the same 5 branches of linguistics. Thanks to these branches, we are able to connect, communicate, and share our lives with one another. Thanks for watching.